Rated E for Elite.
Hello and welcome back to Court Farms. So after the incident with the John Deere combine, that's all been sorted out now. That was obviously nothing to do with us. There was a police chase going on and just a bit of an unfortunate happened. So that was left for John Deere to deal with, as that wasn't our combine. It was only on demo. So, and that's gone back now. So I think we made on the field beans, they were actually getting very good money. I think out of that field it ended up at 199, just over £199,000, and so we got off of them over there. They paid us. We actually got it the wrong way round, so we got 40%. So we did actually make £80,000 out of that for not doing well. Apart from carting, the combine was free, so we did pretty well out of that. So I have, what is going on today is I have decided to rent 2 more fields that are down the road for arable. They've come up for rent, so we've decided to rent them, but they haven't been used for a year or two and they're in a bit of a state. I've arranged for a contractor to come and spray it all off, because it's just easier than me trying to get something on demo that I don't think I want at the moment. I haven't bothered looking at our sprayer, as I don't think we'd even ever use that one. So it's just easier for me just to pay a contractor to come in and do it, really. The insurance company to do with our other business has decided to send us this Range Rover as a temporary car. So we've got this rather nice Range Rover temporarily. So we're going to go down there to these rented fields this morning and meet this contractor who's going to spray them. This is quite a beast, this thing. It's not just a standard one, it's an SVR. So quite why they've sent something like this, I don't know. I suppose it's the closest they had to a Mitsubishi L200. I'm trying not to speed with it, but I'd imagine if you put your foot down it would go quite well. So we're just down here. and just off the road it goes actually back into round the back to where eventually where the pub is. So I better leave this here. I don't want to get this too dirty. So we have rented these two fields here with a track running through the middle which goes to, I don't know quite where that goes. But yeah, so we've got this field here and this one the other side of this track. So the rent on them is quite cheap. So, but the weeds in there are quite bad. So it's going to need a good spraying off, otherwise they're just going to come through when we plant some crops in there. So we contacted a contractor to come and have a go at them. So we're just waiting for him to turn up here at the moment. So we've obviously got here before him, so we'll just hang on and hopefully it shouldn't be too long. Alright, so this chap's just turned up now. Morning. Yeah, it's just these two out here. So just either side of this track. So I'll let you get on with it. Right, so both of these are done. He's put quite a strong mix on here, so it should kill everything very nicely. So we've just paid him for doing that, so that was a lot easier. So we'll wait about a week and then we'll be alright to come out here and cultivate these and get these two sorted out. So we'll let him get on and we'll get back to the farm. So I've let him go, he's gone out of the way now. I think he went off down that way. He didn't come from this area, came from the next sort of like county over. I couldn't find anyone around here to do it. Right, so I haven't got quite as far as looking into drills yet. I'm looking more into fertilizer and how we're going to fertilise our fields, and maybe those ones that we just sprayed. It's had got quite expensive, but the price has come down a little bit, but not a lot. The amount we need for that would be quite a lot of money. I'm going to pop over the road and see what's going on with that big pile of compost and what they use that for, or who they let it go to, or whether it's for a private thing, or I really don't know. So I'm going to pop over there and see what the score is of that. It looks like there is some people here. There's some cars over there. Doesn't seem to be anyone around. It is a weekend, but I'll go and see if I can find someone and see what's going on. So we've just spoken to someone in that office round the back here. Surprised he was there on the weekend, but it turns out it's a green waste plant. People bring their green waste here and they process it and turn it into compost. And they said it is available to public or like commercial or businesses. And they said as long as they've got it, you can have as much as you want. There would be a small fee, but it wouldn't be anywhere near as much as fertilizer. But they said it would probably be not quite as good as fertilizer, but it will be just as good. It'll be a very high percentage. So this might be an option. But then it's a case of how we get it there and how we spread it on our fields. They said that they have got this old wheel loader thing, or they have got a I don't know where it is, I didn't see it around there. They've got a 360. They said they could load us up if we had trailers or something to take it away in. So I said I'll come back early next week and see them, and we can arrange taking some of this away and putting it on our fields. So for next time we can arrange somehow or some way we're going to get that onto our fields. So we've got a few days to think about that and sort that out. So that's a few bits and pieces sorted out on there. We are getting there slowly. So I think now I'll go and look at some trailers, or I think we're going to need muck spreaders for sure to spread it. So I can go and start looking at if we can hire some of those from anywhere. And hopefully that'll be in the next one. So this is where I'm going to end it for this one. So thanks very much for watching, and we'll catch you all again next time. Cheers.